gloves off Eric. He's great.
Are we doing this? Are you
ready? Wait, really quickly. Thank you, Gadget.
Shut up, Zey. Really quick, me in the middle of the content. Let me just shout out some shit. Shut the fuck up, Zey. God, you are the ultimate content killer. Like, you do anything you can think of to kill content. You need to shut up.
Zey is a terrible host, but worse than that, she's a terrible nerd. She's not, I don't even think she's that good at the OF stuff either. Like, what is she good at?
I do give a fuck about is when I bring up the fact that I feel like my co-host has been sexually harassing me, and then he's going to take it as far as sexually harassing one of our pay pigs. That I have a serious problem with. One of our pay pigs, Bailey Bug, she will be coming up to speak at one point. There was about a 20v1 on her last night. Very sexually explicit things said. Let me go off with my notes here. She said, this was her words, her looks, her body count, and her worth into relation of her body count were all addressed. Buff Weeb said to Bailey, she gave him a negative erection. He said normally he likes white girls, but he is revolted by her. He said she has taken too much BBC and that's why she stretched open. Everybody was calling her Snail Trail. And this is my issue with the LCU. This was my problem and why we had a stream earlier in the month about me talking about why this community isn't safe for women. And I mean that wholeheartedly. This community is not safe for women. Okay, then we'll bring Bailey.
Shut up! Shut the fuck up, Zey!
Yeah, sure, but it's not funny at all. Hi, Bailey.
Hi, Zey.
So, I'm sure you caught my intro a little bit. So, I brought up a little bit of the situation that was going on last night about how you were sexually harassing one of our pay pigs in a voice chat. Oh, so you're gonna kick her out the call to silence her. That's not happening either.
Fuck off, baby. At least drag me to pay pig waiting room.
Okay, fine. They're gonna kick me off live on air. I'll do the show myself. This is what's gonna happen.
Zey, we can't see the Discord. You gotta turn on the Discord overlay.
Yeah.
I might as well be.
We're not putting on the Discord overlay until he is agreeing to keep Bailey on the screen because we're letting her say her story.
Okay, we can have a thing. No problem.
All right. Okay, so Bailey, I talked a little bit about what happened in VC last night. If you want to go ahead and talk about what happened.
Yeah, so there was some drama going on in the main chat. I knew it was all manufactured because Keemstar came into Nerds VC inciting our homie Buff Weeb to fight with you on Nerds. So I kind of knew it was just, drama at first. So I was just kind of going back and forth with him in main chat. It incited the BBC army, quote unquote, to come at me. Mm-hmm. I can handle that, but it was a lot of hate coming towards me at once. I can take the shit talk. It got a little far at times, and I did because John asked me to at him when these things happen. So I added him. Nothing happened.
God, can you get to the fucking point, Bailey?
I thought I was allowed to tell my story.
Oh, did you kick Beans out?
Yeah, because Bailey's in the middle of telling her story. She's literally just here for no reason.
You don't have control over this. If you're gonna bring in somebody,
I'll
bring in
leave.
somebody too.
I'll do the stream live on air by myself. You don't have to be here. Remember who's running OBS at the end of the day. And I don't give a fuck. You're a fucking creep, self-admitted creep.
Oh, yeah,
and I just want to make sure everybody on the internet knows that this guy's a self-admitted creep.
And also, Bailey, when you said you added me about somebody calling you a fucking retard after you were calling them retarded back. Okay, you're being so fucking disingenuous. You and all these other fucking people sit there and sling stones.
It's all in the main chat. It's all in the main chat.
They get mad when people sling the stones right back at you.
It's all in the main chat.
So this is like some of the most disingenuous shit
I added
that's
you
ever
for several
fucking
things.
happened. The only person
Somebody
that came to me
made
about
actual
anything
false
related to
accusations on me.
Sexual
Typed them
harassment
out.
was Devastator, and then
Typed them
Devastator
out.
told me.
Oh,
Devastator told me that he didn't remember off the top of his head what was exactly
You're great
said.
to the mic again.
And it's crazy how now the stuff
you
is
don't
being
like being talked
remembered.
over. Okay, sure.
I literally don't care. I will put my microphone next to my mouth. You guys are in here acting like
all the way in your
throat.
Let it tickle your uvula, John, because I don't give a fuck.
all day.
You too, bitch,
And then you're
because I have
talking
a
about
good
your
mic too,
sexually
bitch.
harassed.
Let your mic tickle your uvula, bitch.
Ultimately, at the end of the day, bro, this isn't fucking funny. The shit you're doing, you're not gonna get away with. I don't care what you're saying. I'm not listening to you, and neither is the audience right now. You are a disgusting piece of shit, dude. Ultimately, you are. Here, I'm gonna use this to my advantage. I'm not fucking hiding my job. I talk to men all day, every day, and I've met 100 million guys just like you. You try to skate by on the fact of, oh, whenever somebody does something wrong to you, you're going to pull out the race card. It's always the race card. I can name 5 different people right now who you have called racist as a deflection of arguments against you.
Right, that's why I'm not on there. That's the whole reason I'm not on there.
Part of the reason why you're getting harassed in the Discord is your boyfriend. Like that, everybody knows that. Boogie knows that. Wings knows that. I know that.
So the harassment I faced before he was ever in the Discord is excusable now because he's in the Discord, it's all on him.
All these receipts I have. It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
Being what it wasn't.
Make us go all robotic. So please do that. And I need you to respect your co-host. And
I don't respect you. I will never have respect for a man that thinks he can talk to women the way you do. You're disgusting at the end of the day. You really are.
I'm disgusting. I'm disgusting. You know what's not disgusting? What's on your TikTok? That's pretty fucking disgusting. You degrade yourself in front of millions and then want people to actually feel bad about you when they talk about it.
Do you think that show? Oh, your video's getting disabled too. Nobody wants to look at you look like that. Go shower before you come on here. You're still wearing the same white shirt you were wearing 2 days ago, buddy. So what's your nerd content for today? Or is this whole show just you supposed to talk shit about me, but you needed to bring people up to do it for you because you actually can't do it yourself?
You brought in Bailey to fight for you. What are you talking about?
I brought in Bailey to say her story of what happened with you last night.
What, the racist lady that was racist toward me, so I made her feel bad?
Every single person ends up being
get
racist.
hit.
Every single person racist when you don't like something to you. Mr. 77 said something
Joffe
racist.
called you
I
racist.
said something racist.
Joffe called you
Twiggy
racist.
said something
Tina
racist.
called you
Bailey
racist.
said something racist.
You, because you might be a little racist because your boyfriend, you know?
And once again,
he has a
50
special little
members to
chair.
crash out on me
An episode is about you. You fucking
My
think,
show is
yeah,
thinking
because you
about-
fucking rely on fucking drama.
Boogie
You
in the
think that you
house.
make such Lolcow Nerds, not even about nerds anymore. It's just about ZeyZooted drama.
And that really makes you guys mad, doesn't it? But we still
Yes, it does.
make money,
It's a bad
doesn't it?
show. And it could make a hell of a lot more money if it wasn't the ZeyZooted show. Same way Queens does more, makes more money when it's not just the Becky show. And listen, guys, I actually do need to stick up for Zay here, and I'm sorry to have to do this, but like, you guys should not be mean to Zay. Because every day for the rest of her life, she has to wake up and be heard. That's punishment enough.
Oh my
That's
God.
punishment
You're
enough.
bad.
Hallelujah.
You're not gonna give me the
Hallelujah.
It's funny though.
Praise the Lord.
Could you imagine having to live that life? God damn. Holy fuck. Like, I fucked up my life at 45 or whatever. This bitch fucked it up by 20. It's wild.
I'm glad that we can get you more views, Zay. Because I'm pretty sure if you kicked all of us out or muted all of us, your numbers would go down.
Yeah, I don't even know
you can
why.
try it if you want.
How are we not on screen? You literally have other hosts
No,
here.
that's what she does. She disables videos of people that she doesn't like and then won't show people that don't have a webcam. And then if she doesn't agree with what you say, Boogie, she mutes you. Like right now, I'm muted. Believe it or not. You know, one of the greatest fucking LCU villains of all time. Currently muted. We're about to give her the content of a fucking lifetime. But nope, because she cucks the content because she can't fucking take it. Because you're a fucking pussy, Zay.
Hey, Zay, did you even look at the criticism Keemstar had about your show yesterday on live?
Yeah, absolutely. It's always been a
And by the way, why does the super chat keep playing in the middle of the fucking screen? You know, wouldn't you think like, hey, maybe this nerd thing popping up should be way smaller over in the corner?
Yeah, maybe not over her face.
Wait, what now? It's not.
Okay, so why right now am I looking at your screen and you do not move or shrink the fucking donation thing? It's literally half of the fucking screen dead in the center. Why are you doing that? That's the easiest thing. Out of all the criticisms he gave you, that's the easiest. If it's okay, I'd like to point out. Wait, who played the copyright? Who played the copyrighted music?
It's not copyrighted. You can play that song on the stream.
Was it you, Pirate? Okay, Pirate. Pirate, listen. You don't have to do anything like that to bring this stream down. Zay's doing it for you. Just let her.
Your boyfriend literally got banned from the server because he could not actually defend you. He only made it worse.
You
fucking dumb fucking
banned
retard.
him from the server because he was doing too good of a job of bullying these fucking little autistic retards who are constantly coming at me.
Whoa, Zay.
Feels about another man paying her way.
Everybody, watch. She's not controlling the content and trying to cuck it. If you guys talk about any nerdy topics, throw them in the chat.
Oh, and for the women out there who are wondering,
don't come up now. Don't talk now.
You can still hear her, by the way.
She's the ultimate opportunist. I love how she hates not having control. It's all about control.
My boyfriend doesn't run my OBS. I fucking do it.
Boyfriend to cut for me.
Yeah, I was speaking. So anyways, like I was saying, and for all the women out there who are wondering what
for all the women out there, I'm ZeyZooted.
I got something that's nerd related. Hey, Boogie, remember the other day you heard Zay say Marvel was niche? What do you think about that?
Yeah, Marvel's niche.
That's beyond stupid.
Let's go ahead and talk about nerd stuff. She's talking about that. You said that Marvel, that it's a multi-billion-dollar company, is niche. Can you explain why you said that, or are you just dumb as fuck?
That's the answer.
Why Marvel is niche? Because
yes, why is it niche?
We already talked. Okay, are you gonna keep fucking talking over me? Who wants to have a conversation with someone like that?
We'll talk where nobody else is talking.
What's the fucking point?
What's the answer? Why is it niche?
Why do you think Marvel's niche?
Marvel's niche because anything that, like, for example, like falls within like a nerdy topic could be considered niche. Like, for example, like Disney could be considered niche because there's going to always be some people who like the topic and some people who don't. It isolates people by liking something. That's why anything within the realm of something, there is niches within something. So Disney, Marvel, they're all a niche within the nerd community.
Hey, One Buff Weeb, got a quick question for you. Do you know what the #2 highest grossing film of all time was?
Wasn't it a Marvel film?
Yeah, it's a Marvel film.
I believe Endgame, right?
Yeah, the second highest grossing film of all time is a niche film.
Right? That's crazy.
So, Zay, can you explain your point on that since we're talking about nerd stuff and since you don't want to talk about drama anymore or use you as content, let's just talk about your opinion.
Here's my point.
Have you seen Endgame?
I can't argue with you guys because you all just want to, like, niche. A specialized segment of the market for a particular kind of product or service. It's not saying, oh, it's a tiny little thing. If you knew the actual definition for niche, it means a specialized market. Marvel is a specialized market within nerd topics.
No, it's a pretty general market. It has the
You didn't know, we had to search for it.
All time.
Because you don't believe anything I fucking say. I'll sit here and say shit and you're just like, you're lying. You're lying. I have to literally bring up definitions.
You're talking out your ass.
So then what? Do you see my point? Why ask? Why I show
being a domination niche, you fucking retard.
I'm gonna drag people out of this motherfucker. Okay, Zay, how is the Discord not safe for women?
I've literally proved that one of the pay pigs of nerds last night was sexually harassed in a VC in a 20v1. Multiple people admitted it in the main chat. I found out after it happened. I asked her exactly what was said to her. All the comments were extremely disgusting. There's been other situations similar to it. Why do you think women don't?
Wait, is she an adult?
Okay, wait a minute.
May I comment?
No, because I am trying to figure out what the fuck is going on. Please just give me a few minutes, okay? My eyes are dilated. I just came from the eye doctor, so I can't see very well. Just let me work, woman. All right, so. Yes, how was it sexually harassing? Give me examples.
So here's what she told me was said that these are all the things that she said was taking it extremely too far. And she said this. He said when looking at her makes him want to fuck his wife more. He dragged her out of the call for not turning on her camera. She said that he made comments about her looks, her body, and how her body count was in relation to her worth. He said that she gave him a negative erection. He said that normally he likes white girls, but he's revolted by her. He says that she has taken too much BBC, and that's why she's stretched open and has a snail trail. And also he was dragging her in and out of the LolcowLive VC, not the Nerds VC, the LolcowLive VC, because she refused to turn her camera on.
Okay, and who was that?
Buff Weeb.
That did that. So Buff, you said all that?
No, the negative erection thing, yes. What she's doing is there was 20 people that were dogpiling on her, and did I drag her from? I said yes because you keep doing this. Zay literally sent her to harass me, call me all types of bald, ugly bitches.
No, I didn't.
Said nope.
Okay, Zay, please let him talk. Please, you've got to let other people talk. You have a big problem with this. I'm talking to him now, please. Okay, go.
She sent her friends to call him, talk about me, call him boring, say I'm bald, I'm ugly, I'm unfunny, I don't have a mother, I don't have a father, all types of stuff like that. So she came back into VC and I said, hey, you keep talking about how I'm bald and how I look at this, but I don't know how you look. I'm camming up. If you want to talk about how somebody looks, you can't get mad when somebody talks about you, so cam up.
Wait a minute. So she was talking about you not having a mother and a father?
No,
that's
racist. Not the father part.
Twisted. Keep going.
Not the father part. That was her friend, Mr. 77, that she keeps letting be in the Nerds VC. This is why I'm not in there, because she hangs around these weird racist people that say all types of fucked up things about my lips and shit. So she sends her Baja Bug that if you look in go back and rewatch all the streams, that's all she's constantly saying. And she can bring up this all she wants. I made a point about she gets mad about the buff bald co-hosting. She's the one that called me a creep first, but I said on the VC last night, Mike and Becky were literally talking about dicks and pussy. So I don't get what you mad about a simple, weird, one-time joke that I've only made once, and the rest of everybody.
Why we got super chatted $20. Bold face liar.
Loading. Okay, we're good.
Are we good? All right, let's go.
Vines.
On my day off, and I'm getting hit from everyone that ZeyZooted is telling people that I allow sexual harassment on the server. I allow you to be sexually harassed.
Yes.
That's what she's saying.
Yes.
How?
Didn't we already do an entire stream where you banned my boyfriend and then put the people on probation who sexually harassed me? It was self-admitted sexual harassment. And then you put them on probation and then unbanned them. And then literally I said I went to the mods and that they literally said they didn't do shit. So what? The only one who ever does anything is Rush.
Rush came in and said that was incorrect.
I just said the only one who ever has done anything is
Rush does stuff on my orders. And he's told you that.
I'm sorry, but watch this. I'm going to rewind real quick. All right. Eric's about to fucking go off here, and then Zay just cucks the content again. Ready? Watch.
Hey, war check yet, Zay? You see the support?
Hey, Eric's army came with 100 too, so I don't want to hear it. Pokey Gaga said finish the video, Eric. I'm very anxious to see it. Hashtag Weed Army.
I'll finish it when it's finished, motherfucker.
Finish it, damn it. You have no
Also,
time.
Lord
Dude, he's in the middle of talking, Zay.
Magicus, welcome to
Welcome to
band,
band,
buddy.
Just wait till
How
after.
many members is that now, Zay?
We are at 28, so you still got time.
But
We
yeah,
have John Willikers, who just gifted 5.
Shut up! Shut the fuck up, Zay! Zay, you can fucking shout these people out when the fucking fight is done. What are you doing?
Membership.
They call her dog water for a reason.
Well, I just want to start out by saying I said low-key sexually harassed.
Yeah.
Because I know that Gino was going to have a problem with that. And I have been told by Gino before not to say things like that. And also it was taken down before, right away. And I was going to mods before earlier in the day, and I was not being heard. And that's why I felt the need to just air it out, especially when I was being outed like that in front of so many people, like, oh, turn on your camera, being drugged back and forth between VCs. When all I did was really just, like, cause some ruckus in main chat. And yes, I will say, I did call your mic a dangling cock in front of your face. Yeah, maybe that's sexual, but I didn't say, I didn't compare you to my partner and how it makes me think of wanting to fuck them. I didn't say you've been stretched out by so much BBC and that's why you're a slug. While the chat continues, the VC chat continues to go off about me. Saying the same things, dogpiling on me, doing the same thing. And you just would not stop talking. You would not. About the same things over and over again. Saying, talking about your erection to me, knowing that I'm uncomfortable. Yes. Saying I gave you a reverse erection.
A reverse erection.
I didn't say that.
That's an
I didn't
innie?
say that.
Okay, so yeah, maybe I
Yeah,
missed
that's what I did. I
that.
said that. See, Billy gets it. Billy gets it.
You're still talking about like your genitals to me over and over again, and my genitals. Like
now
what
the
the
dangling cock in front of his face. That was the microphone. That was
I talked about his microphone being a dangling cock in front of his face because
And
he's
that he
always
fondles
touching
it.
his microphone.
And that
I
he
called him
fondles it.
gay in a
Yeah.
funny way. My bad.
Okay, so
Like-
wait a minute. Wait.
Okay.
Hold on. So you think that he can't throw anything back at you
It's
after saying
different
something
though
like
when
that?
you're
How is it
talking
different?
about I've been stretched out by BBC
I didn't say
and
that.
talking
I did
about
say you
me
gave
in
me-
relationship to your wife. And
okay.
dragging me in and out. Not only that,
In-
abusing your
not
host
in and
role,
out.
dragging me in and out of a VC that you're not even a host
I
of.
deserve to be punished for that. Yes, I will take look, what I did with pulling you out, not was only just to have fun because it was fun, but second of all, it's because you came in to fight me after picking a fight with me in main chat.
I
and then
didn't
you
come in to fight you. 8 people all coming at me now because of him inciting this joke about me being a slug, talking about me being a stretched out from BBC, asking me how many people I've been with, him looking at me and my Michael Jackson nose makes him happy that he has his wife, even though he's usually into white girls.
Xylie, do you want to close out the receipts?
I think
now?
that's a little different.
Yeah.
I think that's a little different.
I mean, maybe it's a little different, but it's also could be considered
sure.
different because what he did was just better, right? But also because like when I say better, I mean more badass, right? Like you can't choose to play with fire and then when someone burns harder, be like, oh fuck this, because like you did kind of go in, you played
I
fire
won't
with
deny
fire.
that.
right? So
I won't deny that.
And then
It's
and this is kind of something that ZeyZooted also did. She's like, "You sucked Rewind's dick," and then it's like, "Oh, you said BBC," but it wasn't even talking about his dick, right? But she's the one like, "You sucked Rewind's dick." Oh, BBC, stop it! I'm calling Keem, and it's like,
oh my God.
It's like
I think there's a difference between a metaphor and like actually talking about somebody's dick.
He wasn't actually talking about his dick.
Mean,
he said BBC was
about other people's dicks too.
But yeah, the BBC wasn't even about his dick. It was about him being a buff bald co-host. Do you think referring to Daddy Billy's gunt? Do you think referring to Daddy Billy's gunt is a sexual thing?
I love your gunt, Billy.
No, I'm just wondering.
I'm
I'm just wondering if you think that's a sexual thing or not. Because me personally, I don't know. Like the daddy.
No, I don't think it's
earlier. I heard someone refer to the daddy thing.
I didn't
as a
say
sexual
Daddy
thing.
Billy.
Can we pull that back up?
I just said guns crossed. Oh, I said guns crossed.
Can we pull that back up? Because
okay. I said I might have said you're his daddy, but I didn't call you daddy.
No, well, I just
if that's what you meant.
Just
I love these receipts.
really quick. It says, "I hope you made Daddy Billy happy. Guns crossed."
Well, I didn't mean you're my daddy. I meant
no. Sorry. I low-key don't want to be accused of anything. I just want to know if that, because I'm trying to wonder if that is a sexual term or not.
That was just me talking shit.
Okay, so that's
all that was.
That's my point. So you can talk shit, but people can't talk shit back.
Apparently,
I'm not talking about my nether regions being an oozing.
You brought up genitalia first.
No, but you basically did two
over and over
references,
again.
But can I speak? Hello, hi, I'm speaking. Can I speak?
You can still talk. I'm sorry. I just talk.
Okay,
I'm
great.
the kind of person who talks.
I don't care. I don't care.
What I think.
Don't talk.
And I know you don't care. Just like when I made my statement, you said, "I'm not reading that."
Okay.
You said,
so you
"I'm not reading
shut
that."
the fuck up for a moment, please. Thank you. I'm trying to make a statement.
But he's trying to take a dig at you, and you're taking digs at him, right? That's the back and forth here. Are we wrong about that? He's not.
I do think there is a line.
Well, who gets to draw that line?
Because, well, I'm not saying that I'm God or anything.
But you're saying you're saying that you get to choose where the line's drawn, and you get to attack him, right? And maybe as a fan, maybe as a pay pig, maybe you're right because he's a host. Maybe you get to just flip complete shit at the host because you pay to do it.
He's gonna manipulate me.
Maybe,
I'm scared to be manipulated by you.
Maybe as a paying fan, that's what you paid for. I don't know.
All right.
Okay. You don't even have to ask. I am very sorry.
I don't want an apology because you didn't do anything wrong. You just
I did.
No. We're an adult. You must have.
Mic.
Hold on. You didn't do anything wrong.
I shouldn't have said that.
We're adults. No, don't backpedal now. Keep that same energy. We're adults. If you call somebody a dickhead and they call you a bitch and you call the police, and that's what's happening right now.
I'm
acting like
ZeyZooted. ZeyZooted, how do you feel about the BBC? How do you feel about the BBC?
What do you mean? Stop it, Kim. Get in here. Maybe I have a buff black co-host. I've hosted with buff people before,
Billy
okay?
liked my
On
part.
other platforms. I'm not going to be dealing with one right now in the LCU. If you're going to be done now, then I'm going to count my money from selling my
We're
bread.
not talking
I make
about
sandwiches.
That. What are